his hips wrong side.
We had 35
I don't know.
snowball fight.
You didn't tell me what size it was.
Snowballs, good quad. You like to hit it from the ground and get going at them. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Be ready for a heater. Ready for a heater. Knock his orange glasses off.
Hopefully 5. That's the wrong time. Come on, it's fine.
Doing something.
John Elway threw that ball a long way. Boy, he did. He just cocked the arm and let it go.
I don't think any quarterback could ever explain it, but there's a time clock that goes off in the line, and from the backside it's just a reaction where you think it's time to go.
Elway, here comes the blitz. He steps away from it and lets the pass go long. He's going for a touchdown. Shannon Sharp makes it good. Elway was submerged, jumps up, and throws a strike to Shannon Sharp at the 4-yard line.
Well, you got to be kidding me. This is a great throw. This is about as good a throw as I've ever seen him make.
Fortunately, a lot of the times I've made the right move and got out of there. Fortunate to be able to make the right reaction in certain cases and move around a little bit.
Nice move, John.
Everything is reaction.
Nice move. Thanks, man. Elway in the shotgun. Elway will step up. Look for a play now. Throws around. Still has the ball. Throws into the end zone. It's going to be touchdown Denver.
Elway's going back. Johnson gets it to block. Elway scrambles away and he'll run. He's hooked. Passes on the move. Touchdown Jackson.
But he does better than anybody else. He does that better than anybody else.
I can't tell you what it is, but it's definitely something the quarterbacks have. Being in the pocket, the experience of being in the pocket, the fact that you feel that from the backside, it's maybe that 300-pounder breathing down your neck. I don't know what it is. You can really hear the crowd a lot of times, you know, because you got the ball, someone's getting close or something, here comes the audible, whether they're cheering for you or for a mile high, they're going, look out. You hear footsteps. You know, you can hear it when they're getting close. You get those 325-pound guys. They're not in ballerina shoes. They got those cleats on, and you can hear them stomping around. When you do it that much and you run around and you try to make some plays and plays break down, the guys that I was working with that happened to know that they had a great ability to find spaces for them to get open, and then linemen peeling back and find some more time. So because it happened and we did it so often, that we became pretty good at it.
Pocket! Red 98! Red 98! Hide!
A lot of times when you don't see them coming, they happen so fast they don't hurt. The ones I hate are the ones you see coming, you know you're going to get killed.
That's how you lose your quarterback right there.
Anytime you get the wind knocked out of you, no matter how many times that happens,
John said his hip flexors bothered him, just so you know. He said he can go with it. Well, what does that mean? Can he go or not go? Yeah, he can go. He won't come out. I told him to quit running if he could.
Elway short drop. Pressure on from behind. Elway sacked. Ball pops free. I think Jacksonville has it. Elway is still down the field.
When I think of toughness, I think more of a mental toughness than I do really a physical toughness and how much pain.
And now, John Elway, the good news for Bronco fans, out on the field.
To me, I think toughness is something, not necessarily how much pain you can endure. The toughness a lot of time comes from mental toughness and the fact that how well you play or how well you handle adversity.
They set up the wind knocker, though, in my head. Knock you out.
Good job, buddy. I was seeing stars.
I noticed they were lifting all
That's part of the NFL, and that's the way it's going to be. That all of a sudden you get paid to play football, and then they can write or say or do anything they want as far as the media is concerned. And they've got a gallon of ink, so if you pop off, they can phrase it any way that they want to phrase it, and can take it out of context and those type of things. So I knew they couldn't write too many bad things if I played well. So I just tried to play well week in and week out, and if I did that, then it was tough for them to be negative. The Giants, we were in the game until halftime. The second half, they dominated it. And then the Redskins started dominating in the second quarter, and then the 49ers dominated before kickoff. The Giants, we were heavy underdogs. The way the first half went, I was disappointed. That's probably why I was really disappointed with that one, but really knew that, maybe they were the better football team. I think the most disappointing one was Redskins.
Broncos will go right to the shotgun. First snap, Elway drops. 35, and he's throwing it up the far side. Mateo is open. Ball coming. Mateo catches it for a touchdown. First Bronco play. 56-yard touchdown pass.
We're up 10-0, and there's a fumble on the kickoff, and there's a scramble, and we end up having it at the bottom of the pile. But by the time they get it at the pile, because Kenny Bell never has the ball, and by the time they get it at the pile, he'd lost the football. So that was kind of the start of the end right there. But to give up 35 points in 19 plays, Joe Jacoby could have had Johnny yards rushing because he was the tackle leading through on those OT plays. And there was nobody even there for him to block.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hard has been squeezed.
The Niners were great. We were way over our heads there, and made some good plays to get there, but we were way over our heads. And the farther we got behind, the harder I tried, and the harder I tried, the worse I played. The worse I played, the more points it turned in for them. So, that was probably the lowest point of my career, I think. After losing our third Super Bowl in 4 years, because it's merciless after you lose a Super Bowl, especially as a quarterback, if you don't play very well, it's all your fault and why you didn't win Super Bowls and all those type of things. So, instead of getting the credit of having a great year, it just chops the legs right off, the great year that you did have, because people concentrate on that Super Bowl. And when you lose a Super Bowl, you go from the second best team in the league to the biggest dog in the league. At that point in time, I'm sitting thinking, boy, I didn't want to have to go through it again. Plus, so disappointed the way that I played and the way we played in the team. Really trying to figure out if we were ever going to win one of those Super Bowls and erase those previous three. That last system didn't work for us. We lost 3 Super Bowls with it, even though we won a lot of football games. It didn't get done what we needed to get done. That's when we won championships. So when Mr. Bowl made the change and brought in Wade Phillips, I think that gives you new energy, thinking that, okay, the system's going to change. So that obviously brings in new excitement with new people coming in after being in one system for 10 years. Runs the seam.
No, he goes out and runs a run route. X has to go. The halfback has the scan seam read from here. The halfback's got to come out.
Well, what was great was that was a system I ran in college.
Yeah, they're going to play him inside.
Jim was my coach when I was in college, and one of the reasons why I went to Stanford is because of the system that they did run there. So when Wade brought Jim in, that I knew what the system was, and I knew that I could be successful within it because I run that system throughout college.
Well, that's Mike coming here. 373 salary. Yeah. Get this for 373 salary.
Mike's coming to Mike's.
Huh?
That's Mike right there.
I know.
You said he hadn't come until Seattle came once.
Preseason big time.
Thanks for making a mistake here.
You're trying to take us all.
He was trying hard. Let's go check with me. I don't think that I reinvented. I think that I adjusted. Light 35! Because all of a sudden the philosophies of our offense really changed. So I just changed along with it.
On the ball! Let's go!
Actually, the one that I went to fit my style a heck of a lot better than what I'd been with the previous 10 years. I think that's one reason why I was able to be more successful the last 5